Streetlights on the corner, shining soft and low. Puddles hold the memories of long ago. I called you from a cafe by the station down the hill. Said I'm back in town if you got time to fill. You paused a breath and whispered, I still know your name. And every empty evening suddenly felt the same. You said, where do we start? After all these years, I heard the echo of our laughter through my hidden fears. I said, if you still wanna try again, my friend, meet me in the rain where it all could mend.
Hold your coat up high,
bring that old umbrella.
walk the way you walk.
When I was just your fella,
Let the city water
wash away the pain. Baby, meet me in the rain. Oh, meet me in the rain.
on the old brick street,
Where the headlights shimmer
at our dancing feet.
let the world fade out in the window pane. Baby, meet me in the rain.
We'll forgive the nights
That we spent apart.
every stubborn heart.
If you still feel something you can't explain, baby, meet me.
Meet me in the rain.
You came around the corner with your collar turned up tight, umbrella like a halo in the silver light. The raindrops on your lashes, I could see them shine, like we were 20 again, your hand back into mine. We passed the small town dance hall with the jukebox glow, where we spun in circles on that night long ago. Through the fogged up glass, I heard a distant song. Every step beside you said we still belong.
Do you ever think about that second chance you sighed?
I said I hear it every time the clouds collide. The rhythm of the raindrops calling out your name, saying turn around, love, it's not too late to change. Meet me in the rain,
on the old brick street,
where the headlights shimmer,
at our dancing feet.
let the world fade out in the window pane. Baby, meet me in the rain
We'll forgive the nights
that we spent apart.
every stubborn heart.
If you still feel something you can't explain, baby, meet me.
Meet me in the rain.
We walked you home in silence till your house came into view. That little porch light burning like it waited too. I'd watched it once grow smaller when I drove away. Now it wrapped around us like a warm bouquet. You turned the key and lingered in the doorway's glow. Said I thought I lost you many years ago. I brushed a raindrop gently from your trembling chin, whispered if you'll still have me, let me back inside again. Let the sky cry, oh, everything we've done. Let the storm roll through till the hurt is gone. We can sway like shadows in a soft refrain, just a boy and girl in an older frame. If tomorrow finds us on this street once more, we'll be standing closer than we did before. Every drop that falls will spell your name, every heartbeat singing the same refrain. Meet me in the rain.
Don't be afraid.
Let the past slip off like a window stain. Baby, meet me in the rain.
Hold me in the dark
till the clouds roll by.
We'll be side by side
under one wide sky. If you still believe love can rise again, meet me in the rain. Meet me in the rain.
Snow is falling soft on an old Main Street. I hear a song from long ago beneath my feet. I was just walking home with my collar turned high, breathing the lamplight, winter in the sky. Then I saw your shadow in a window's glow, trying on a memory from years ago. You stepped from the doorway of that record store, same shy smile I hadn't seen since we were 24. You said, is it really you after all this time? And the clock on the corner skipped its chime. We laughed at the years that had slipped away, at the girl and the boy that we used to play. But when that old tune drifted through the night, my heart started swaying in the yellow light. Slow dance on Main Street, under falling snow, just you and I moving like the years turn slow. We don't need a ballroom or a band so sweet, just a soft old record and a small town street. Slow dance on Main Street, hand in hand, your cheek by my cheek as we turn and stand. If tomorrow finds us where the past and present meet, I'll be waiting for another slow dance on Main Street. You said I've been chasing dreams in a bigger town, neon in the windows, always running around. But I kept one picture in my wallet fold, two kids at a dance in coats of gold. I told you I stayed here when the summers changed, working at the corner shop, watching faces rearrange. But every winter evening when the snow would fall, I'd hear our favorite song and see you through it all. We stood there laughing as the night grew still, footprints in the powder by the old drug mill. Then you reached for my hand like you used to do, saying maybe we could try that dance anew. Slow dance on Main Street, under falling snow, just you and I moving like the years turn slow. We don't need a ballroom or a band so sweet, just a soft old record and a small town street. Slow dance on Main Street, hand in hand, your cheek by my cheek as we turn and stand. If tomorrow finds us where the past and present meet, I'll be waiting for another slow dance on Main Street. The sharp sun shimmer in the frosty glass, church bells echo as the buses pass. Somebody's humming by the cafe door, and suddenly we're 17 once more. You whisper, I was scared to come back here, afraid the streets would say I disappeared. But the way you hold me in this winter light makes every wrong road feel alright. Slow dance on Main Street, let the snow come down. We'll carve a brand new story in this old, old town. We don't need permission or a crowd to see this little patch of pavement's just for you and me. Slow dance on Main Street, hearts in time, your winter coat tangled up with mine. If the years keep turning and our steps Just think of that corner by the dim marquee. In every fallen snowflake, every heartbeat beat, I'll be there in the lamplight for a slow dance on Main Street.
Rain on the sidewalks, shining in lines, neon reflections in the traffic light shine. Footsteps echo in a midnight spell. Two lonely hearts that never quite could tell. I saw you standing by the corner sign, raindrops tracing down your fragile smile. You held your coat up, shivering in the cold, trying to be brave, trying to look bold. I raised my umbrella like a little wing, said there's room for two beneath this thing. You stepped in close and the city grew small, just you and I and the soft rain fall. Your hand brushed mine as we walked that night, street lamps painting you in silver light. Every puddle seemed to glow for two, every heartbeat whispering, this is you. Under one small umbrella, I fell in love with you. Walking down that rainy street, not knowing what to do, with the cars splashing by and the world out of view. Under one small umbrella, all I saw was you. Under one small umbrella, sharing whispered air, rain in your lashes and drops in your hair. If I live 100 years, one thing will be true, I lost my heart forever under one small umbrella with you. Now I sit alone in a window chair, coffee growing cold as I watch out there. Couples hurrying through the misty glow, holding each other like we did long ago. In my pocket, there's a folded note, your faded ink on a fragile quote. Maybe someday when the sky turns gray, we'll walk that same old street this way. I hear the sax from the radio low, soft and lonely in the afterglow. Every song about the falling rain sounds like us on that street again. Under one small umbrella, I fell in love with you. Walking down that rainy street, not knowing what to do, with the cars splashing by and the world out of Sometimes driving with the wipers on slow, dashboard glowing with a gentle glow. I see your face in every streak and line, like the night you slipped your arm in mine. I keep your picture in a silver frame, smudge little corners, written out name. If you're somewhere watching the same rain fall, do you ever hear my heart still call? If you ever wander down that street again, if the clouds roll in and the showers begin, look for a stranger with a worn-out smile, holding up a shelter for a little while. Maybe we're older and the years have flown, maybe the life we dreamed has grown. But if I see your eyes in the rainy light, I'll open up and hold you tight. Under one small umbrella, let's fall in love once more, walking past the sleepy shops and that old glass door, with the city blurred and the night washed new. Under one small umbrella, I'll come back to you. Under one small umbrella, hear the soft doo-wop sigh, saxophone singing as the cars roll by. If I get one last dream, let it all come true, to spend my final storm under one small umbrella with you. Rain on the sidewalks, shining in lines, one little shelter where our hearts align. Long after the showers and the clouds are through, I'm still standing here under one small umbrella with you.
Soft shoes tapping on a wooden floor, Saturday humming at the old dance hall door, cones in my hand and a brand new tune, spinning like stars round the jukebox moon. You walked in with your collar just so, hair slicked back in a midnight glow. I held my breath when you looked my way, every shy little heartbeat learning how to sway. We found a corner where the lights ran low, pink paper hearts in a gentle row. You said, may I have this dance with you? And the whole room faded into blue. Every song that the jukebox played painted dreams in lemonade shades. I didn't know what to call it yet, but it's a feeling I can't forget. Under the jukebox moon, two young hearts were softly in tune, while the needle traced our brand new song. We were finding where we both belong. Hold me close and don't let go too soon. Keep me under the jukebox moon. Years rolled by like the record spun, same dance floor. Dust on the windows, love at the door. We drop a dime and let the music start. You tap the rhythm on my open heart outside. The night held its breath in black, but you were the road that led me back. Every time that the jukebox shined, I saw our names in a silver line. Maybe love is a simple song, played just right when the days get long. Under the jukebox moon, two grown hearts still softly in tune. While the needle traced our favorite song, we kept dancing when the night felt long. Hold me close and don't let go too soon. Keep me under the jukebox moon. Now the fair lights blink on summer nights, kissing the sky with their colored lights. Your old car waits by the dusty lane, and my porch light glows through the window pane. You call my name from the gravel drive, same sweet voice keeping dreams alive. We hum our tune as we sway and stand, slow dancing there with no band, just hands. Maybe one day the jukebox fades, gone like all the small town parades. But in my heart there's a neon sign, playing that moment when your eyes found mine. If the years should turn our steps too slow, and the dance hall close where we used to go, we'll dim the lamps in our little room and find our song by the kitchen in bloom. Under the jukebox moon, even if the records are through, we'll remember how it felt that night, you and I in that forgiving light. Hold me close like it's still June, kiss me under our jukebox moon. Under the jukebox moon, two soft hearts forever in tune. When the world spins fast and fades too soon, I'll be waiting under the jukebox moon.
The night we met, the band was packing up. The jukebox cast its little neon glow. You laughed and said they never play our song. I dropped a coin and swore I'd prove you wrong.
You took my hand across that wooden floor. Your dress was swinging soft and slow and light. We danced until they tried to close the door. And you said meet me here tomorrow night.
Now all these years have flown like records do, spinning around but always back to you. Every time the evening starts to fall, I still hear that jukebox down the hall. Meet me by the porch light when the day is finally through. Meet me by the porch light, I just just wanna talk with you.
Where the crickets sing and the shadows fall, and our little house feels 10 feet tall. Oh, meet me by the porch light.
I'll spend my whole life loving you.
Remember when the summer fair rolled in, the Ferris wheel lights trembling in the dark. You won a prize and pinned it to my coat. We kissed behind the trucks beside the park.
We talked about a tiny house and rain, a kitchen window full of morning sun. You said if all we have are simple things, then life with you would still be more than enough.
Now all these years have flown like records do, spinning round but always back to you. Every time the evening starts to fall, I still hear that jukebox down the hall.
Meet me by the porch light when the day is finally through. Meet me by the porch light, I just wanna talk with you.
Where the crickets sing and the shadows fall, and our little house feels 10 feet tall. Oh, meet me by the porch light.
I'll spend my whole life loving you.
The kids are grown, the bills are mostly paid. There are dishes drying by the kitchen sink.
You wipe your hands and smile that same old way. Say, come outside, let's take a breath, I think.
The porch light draws a circle in the yard. The night rolls in so quiet, soft and blue. We lean back on this peeling painted rail, and every star looks brand new next to you.
Some folks chase the broad and crowded streets, where neon drowns the tender words we say. But I just need your shoulder touching mine, and that faithful little light to guide the way. Meet me by the porch light when the day is finally through. Meet me by the porch light, let me slow dance close to you. From the old dance hall to the fairground sky, to this quiet front step where the years roll by. Oh, meet me by the porch light, I'll spend my whole life loving you. Meet me by the porch light. Ooh, meet me by the porch light. Oh, meet me by the porch light. By the porch light, I'll spend my whole life loving you.
The rain came down on the avenue. You stood alone with the sky on you. Your little coat getting dark and cold. My quiet heart whispering, be brave, be bold. I tilted my umbrella over your head. You laughed and said I didn't know you'd care. The traffic blurred into silver lines, and all I saw were your eyes and mine. Share my umbrella tonight, little closer, hold me tight. Let the busy world just fade from sight. Oh, share my umbrella tonight. We walked along where the river bends, the city lights sparkling like our plans. The rain grew soft like a humming tune. We watched the ripples chase after the moon. You told me dreams you were scared to share. I promised you I'd be waiting there. Whenever clouds try to hide your blue, I'd bring this same umbrella back to you. Share my umbrella tonight. Step a little closer, hold me tight. Let the busy world just fade from sight. Oh, share my umbrella tonight. And when the years bring stormy weather, we'll walk those streets as long as we're together. No matter how dark the sidewalks shine, your hand in my hand draws the brightest line. Now some nights find us at home just two, the kitchen light painting gold on you, the city rain tapping window panes. We sway in socks to an old refrain. Share my umbrella tonight, even in the kitchen's yellow light. Every drop that falls outside is fine, as long as your shoulder rests on mine. Let the city fade like a distant sign. Oh, share my umbrella, share my umbrella, share my umbrella tonight.
Silver town, you were standing on the corner in a midnight shower, coat too thin for the April hour. I was holding up an umbrella just a step away when you glanced at me and softly said, "Is it okay?" We were strangers on a sidewalk, traffic humming low, neon on the puddles with a gentle glow. I said, "There is room for two, if you don't mind." You smiled and moved in close, left the world behind. Raindrops tapping time on our shoulders and hair. You laughed and said, "It feels like music in the air." Every little heartbeat echoed through the night as we walked home slowly in the yellow light. Under the porch light saying goodnight, you in your doorway, me holding tight. We take our time with every little kiss. Under the porch light, love feels like this. safe from the thunder, safe from the storm. If the world spins fast and we lose our sight, we'll find our way back under the porch light. Summer rolled around with the fair in town. Cotton candy fingers, lights all around. We rode the Ferris wheel up above the trees. You whispered that you hoped the ride would never leave. When the carny killed the music and the night grew still, we heard a distant song floating over the hill. You took my hand and led me through the quiet crowd to where the little speaker played the radio loud. In the parking lot, shadows by the old cafe, we danced between the lines where the engines lay. Car radio glowing in the dashboard blue. Every chorus felt like it was written for two. Under the porch light, saying goodnight. You in your doorway, me holding tight. We take our time with every little kiss. Under the porch light, love feels like this. Under the porch light, soft and so warm. Safe from the thunder, safe from the storm. If the world spins fast and we lose our sight, we'll find our way back under the porch light. Now the seasons keep turning like a gentle rhyme, but I still feel the start in your hand in mine. There are bills on the table, dishes in the sink, but we stop and catch our breath right before we blink. When the daylight is fading and the work is through, I see that little glow waiting just for you. I hear your footsteps coming, see your tired face, then it all falls soft when I'm in your embrace. Some folks chase a bright parade that passes by. Some look for fire in a bursting sky, but I have found my heaven in this quiet street, in the way our shadows meet, where the lamplights meet. If the years draw lines where the laughter lies, I will trace them gently, look into your eyes. Every single evening, every little fight will always come together in that same sweet light. Under the porch light, saying goodnight. You in your doorway, me holding tight. We take our time with every little kiss. Under the porch light, love feels like this. Under the porch light, when our hair turns gray, we'll be talking about the rain and the fair that day. If the stars grow dim and the clocks take flight, I'll still be waiting under the porch light.
ribbon down the road. Dust is turning silver where we go.
You lean your arm along the steering wheel, like you're trying not to show the way you feel.
Radio is humming something low,
old love song that everybody knows. And in the dashboard's amber shine, I see your doubts and dreams in hand in mine. You say there's so much I don't understand, so many miles I've got to drive alone. I touch your shoulder with my trembling hand and whisper, you'll never be on your own. On this midnight drive, I'm holding on to you so tight. Whatever road you have to find, I'll be the thought behind your eyes. On this midnight drive, if tomorrow takes you from my side, I'll keep our love alive inside. On this midnight drive. We park beside the lake where willows bend, water catching stars from end to end. We walk the shoreline till the gravel fades, talking quiet while the night around us waits. You skip a stone and watch the ripples ring. Say, I don't know what the years might bring, but when you turn to look at me, I see the boy I loved at 17. You say if distance makes you change your mind, if some bright city steals your heart someday, I shake my head and answer soft but sure, there's only one road I would never stray. On this midnight drive, I'm holding on to you so tight. Whatever roads you have to find, I'll be the thought behind your eyes. On this midnight drive, if tomorrow takes you from my side, I'll keep our love alive inside. On this midnight drive, maybe I'll be standing by my window, hearing some old song we used to know, watching every pair of headlights pass, wondering if it's you behind the glass. And when my heart starts drifting with the night, I'll feel your hand still folded into mine. 'Cause every mile we travel now tonight can carry us across that time. You drive me back along the sleeping town, porch steps empty, shades already down. But you don't let go when the motor dies. You just breathe my name and search my eyes. You say if I should ever lose my way, promise you'll remind me who I am. I smile and answer when the highways fade. I'll be your home, I'll be your
tracing out a simple line from who we were to who we'll be. From this front seat to your memories on this midnight drive. If the world pulls you from my side, I'll keep our love alive inside. Every time you close your eyes, you'll hear my heart beside your mind on this midnight drive. Every time you close your eyes, you'll find me on this midnight drive. Just two kids in our Sunday shoes, walking past the cotton candy stands. Laughter in the air and a painted moon when you reached out and took my hand. The Ferris wheel was turning over our shoulders, tiny towns of colored light. You said, let's ride, we'll see the world together. As we rose into the night, all the noise of the midway faded far below. When you whispered, honey, I won't ever let you go. None of the Ferris wheel lights. You first called me a girl under the Ferris wheel lights. It felt like all the world was a soft, sweet song that only we could hear so right. And my heart learned how to shine under the Ferris wheel lights. Ooh. Later on we danced in the old town hall, jukebox glowing by the door, spinning little records, every slow love song pulled us closer to the floor. Your jacket smelled of summer wind and sugar, my cheek resting on your chest. You said, someday, darling, we'll remember this. And my soul said, this is blessed. Every spin of the vinyl, every gentle sway turned a simple Friday into our forever day under the Ferris wheel lights. You first called me your girl under the Ferris wheel lights. It felt like all the world was a soft, sweet song that only we could hear so right. And my heart learned how to shine under the Ferris wheel light. Driving home so slow with the windows down, car radio a silver glow, headlights on the road and your easy smile like a dream I didn't know. You tapped the wheel in time to some sweet love tune, sang the chorus low and true. Then you pulled up softly by my front gate fence, said my life began with you. Now the years have drifted like the summer air, but your hand still finds me when the nights turn bare. Every time a carnival comes back to town and those painted horses go round and round, we'd park the car and walk where our first promise shines. And I'm yours again in that moment in time under the faded, then under the Ferris wheel lights I fall in love again. Let the midway fade and the years roll gently out of sight. I'll be standing by your side under the Ferris wheel lights. Yes, my heart will always shine under the Ferris wheel lights. Under the Ferris wheel lights. Raindrops tapping on the window pane, little light shining through the falling rain. I got your letter on the kitchen clock, coffee cooling in a favorite cup. Streetlight shimmer on the gravel road. Every car that passes makes my heart sit up. Your handwriting leans like you're leaning in. Every word is like your gentle hand. So when the night wind starts to blow, there is one thing I can show. Where the porch light glows, I'll be waiting, soft and warm through the midnight rain. Where the porch light glows, I'll be praying. Every road will bring you home again. If the city feels too cold and long, think of this little house you know. I'll be standing in the doorway, love, where the porch light glows. I still remember all those city nights, you and me in that old blue car, dashboard glowing like a tiny fire as we followed every distant star. Radio playing our slow love songs, wipers keeping time across the glass. You squeeze my hand at every red light stop, like you never wanted that moment to pass. Now when the thunder rolls above, I keep that lamp lit for our love. Where the porch light glows, I'll be waiting, soft and warm through the midnight rain. Where the porch light glows, I'll be praying. Every road will bring you home again. If the city feels too cold and long, think of this little house you know. I'll be standing in the doorway, love, where the porch light glows. Someday soon I'll hear your tires on the stone, see your shadow stretch across the yard. You drop your suitcase by the open door, pull me in and hold me good and hard. We'll spread our pictures on the table wide, laugh at how the years have come and gone, and through it all that gentle golden light keeps on burning till the break of dawn. Maybe love is not the fireworks sky, maybe it's a small lamp shining by. One more night, one more little flame, calling out your whispered name. If you're lost in darkened streets, follow where my heartbeat beats. I'll be here, I'll never close the place where all your wandering goes. Where the porch light glows, I'll be waiting through the storms and porch light glows, I'll be saying every goodbye only brings you here. If your heart feels tired and worn, baby, there's one thing you should know. You will always find me standing still where the porch light glows. Raindrops, fading stars begin to shine, and that little porch light's yours and mine.
Wipers drawing rhythm on the glass. City lights are swimming as I pass. Radio is humming our old refrain. Your name on my lips like a quiet refrain. On the seat beside me in the dashboard glow are all the words you wrote me long ago. Envelopes are faded, corners soft and warm, but every line still feels like it was born. I pull up to the curb and let it play, that little love song from a younger day. And in the mirror, through the silver streams, I see you smiling like you do in dreams. Letters in the rain, ink a little blurred, but the meaning stays the same. Every gentle line brings your heartbeat right up close to mine. Though you're far away, I whisper your name, holding to your letters in the rain, till the day you're in my arms again. I'll keep reading letters in the rain. I remember evenings by the riverside. Dusk was laying colors on the tide. You would trace your future in the sand so light. I would promise I'll be back each night. Then the world got wider than our little town. Trains and ticking stations, journeys up and down. You said write me stories when you have to go. So I filled the pages with the things I know. How the river shimmered when you held my hand. How we heard the music from a distant band. How the first soft I love you I said still echoes in the letters that you read. Letters in the rain, ink a little blurred, but the meaning stays the same. Every gentle line brings your heartbeat right up close to mine. Though you're far away, I whisper your name, holding to your letters in the rain, till the day you're in my arms again. I'll keep reading letters in the rain. Now I'm sitting by a foggy window pane, coffee growing cold beside your name, watching all the strangers hurry down the street. Every pair of footsteps sounds like yours to me. I take a brand new page and let in the evening glow. You'll hold up every note I ever sang, laugh about the ink and what I meant, and in your arms beneath the gentle moon, we'll make a promise we'll be leaving soon. No more letters in the rain, just your hand in mine and the rustle of your name. Every gentle line living in your eyes instead of mine. But until that night, through distance and pain, I'll keep your words close like a warm refrain, till the day you're in my arms again. I'll keep reading letters in the rain, always keeping letters in the rain.
Lights night in the summer air, painting colors in your dark brown hair. You were standing by the old fair gate, like you weren't quite sure if you should stay that late. Down the road the little dance hall glowed, windows shining on the gravel road. You said they finished with the band tonight, but there's a jukebox humming if we get there in time. You dropped a nickel in and chose our song. My heartbeat started singing right along, and in that small town room it felt so right when you pulled me close and we swayed under the jukebox light. We found how two hearts move just right, soft steps on a worn wood floor. I wasn't lonely anymore. Under the jukebox light, your hand fit gentle into mine. Every song we heard that night still shines under the jukebox light. Saturday nights turned into borrowed years. We shared paychecks and we shared our fears. From the factory gate to the grocery line, we were growing up on nickels, love and time. There were baby shoes by the kitchen door, little crayons on the checkered floor. But when the house fell quiet after 9, you'd say, put on your coat, the night is doing fine. We'd drive back down that same old gravel road, see the hall still standing like it always stood. And even when the crowd was thin some nights, all we needed was that under the jukebox light, we'd steal another slow midnight, bills and worries left outside, just your heartbeat next to mine. Under the jukebox light, we were young and doing fine. Every care slipped out of sight while we swayed under the jukebox light. One year the posters faded off the wall, they shut the doors and emptied out the hall. But we saved our pennies till the day they rolled that old jukebox our way. Now it's humming in the corner by the stairs, right between the pantry and the chairs. And when the porch lights burning soft and low, you still take my hand and whisper, baby, let's go. The children's pictures left the fridge last fall. They've got front doors and families of their own to call. But here we are in our worn out shoes, still slow dancing like we've got nothing to lose. You dim the kitchen light till it's just a glow. Drop in a coin and let the old tune flow. And with your cheek resting easy against mine, every wrinkle feels like proof that love takes time. Under the jukebox light in our little kitchen late at night, all the years that flew on by turned to sparks in your brown eyes. Under the jukebox light, I am still your Valentine. I'll keep holding you so tight as long as there's a jukebox light. As long as there's a jukebox light.
Summer wind is whispering your name as the old town looks almost the same. I still remember that small dance hall, shiny wooden floor and the jukebox glow. You in a dress with a ribbon waist, laughing every time I stepped on your toes. Out by the fair, Ferris wheel lights turn slow, painting little halos in the midnight blue. But the only thing I saw that night was jukebox lights and you. Then life called me down another road, suitcase dreams and letters that we wrote. Still I carry deep inside my view jukebox lights and you, jukebox lights and you, my darling, spinning like a slow song too. Everywhere I've been, my heart's returning to that corner of the room when the music starts to play inside my memory. All the distant years just fade into a gentle hue. Every road I wander ends in jukebox lights and you. Now here we are on this seaside street, waves are tapping softly at the harbor wall. You take my hand like it's yesterday, and I hear that old dance hall's calling us all. Down by the pier the Ferris wheel stands still, but your smile is shining just as bright and true. The town grew old, but I still find jukebox lights and you. Pages yellowed where your name was signed, letters in your handwriting soft and kind. Every word you wrote just led me through back to jukebox lights and you. Jukebox lights and you, jukebox lights and you, my darling, spinning like a slow song tune. Every I've been, my heart's returning to that corner of the room. When the music starts to play inside my memory, all the distant years just fade into a gentle hue. Every road I wander ends in jukebox lights and you. Maybe tonight in that old dance hall, we'll drop a coin and let the record fall. I'll hold you close as the needle dreams of all the nights I used to play for us all. Out on the walk where the sea breeze sighs, we'll trace our names where the lights shine through. I've crossed the world, but every mile led to jukebox lights and you. Time can move the shorelines, change the view. Fairgrounds fade and Ferris wheels grow still, but one low song in a corner of a crowded room can bring my heart right back to how you make me feel when the band is gone and the night is through. I'm still dancing slow with you. Jukebox lights and you, my darling, glowing like a moonlit sea. Every beat that's in my tired heart is keeping time with your heartbeat. When the world feels far too wide and I'm lost in blue, I just close my eyes and there I am, the same old you. Every road I wander ends in jukebox lights and you. Every dream I ever send finds jukebox lights and you. Summer wind is humming that tune as we walk home under the seaside moon. Tracing silver on the stones, evening brushed the window soft and gold. You were standing by the railing there alone, by the harbor where the waves came in so slow. I was walking with my collar turned up high, carrying a day I couldn't hide. Then your smile broke gentle through the spray, like the very first light on a cloudy day. You pointed to a little painted door, said come in from the wind, we can talk some more. And as the raindrops started writing on the night, I followed you into that golden light. Seaside cafe tonight, rain on the glass and your hand in mine. Outside the waves keep breaking in the light, but it's warm where your shoulder touches mine. Seaside cafe tonight, radio low and the future bright. If this is love, let it start right here in our seaside cafe tonight. We found a quiet table by the wall. Steam from all the teacups hit us both. You drew tiny boats along the paper cloth, spoke of places you had always hoped to go. I said I'd never been too far from here, just this strip of sea and cobblestone. You said maybe we could see the world one year, and something in my restless heart felt home. Now every time the clouds begin to gray, we meet beneath that same soft sign. And I learned the truth you never say, in the way the lamplight lingers in your eyes. Seaside cafe tonight, rain on the glass and your hand in mine. Outside the waves keep breaking in the light, but it's warm where your shoulder touches mine. Seaside cafe tonight, radio low and the future bright. If this is love, let it start right here in our seaside cafe tonight. Someday the rain will clear and skies will blue, sunlight dancing where the showers were. We'll walk that promenade with nothing left to prove, every step a little closer, me and you. Maybe we'll find a house above the shore, windows open to the evening tide, and we'll smile about the night it all began, with a rainy window and you sitting by my side. Tonight the wind is tapping at the panes, footsteps fading softly down the street. You are tracing circles in your cup again, searching for the right words as you speak. You say I don't know where this could all go, but it feels like I've been waiting all this time. So I take your hand and answer low, let the whole world start with you and I. Seaside cafe tonight, rain on the glass and your hand in mine. Outside the waves keep breaking in the light, but it's warm where your shoulder touches mine. Seaside cafe tonight, if you will stay till the morning light. Every road our hearts will ever find will lead back to this seaside cafe tonight. Every road our hearts will ever find leads back to this seaside cafe tonight.
Rain on the sidewalk, neon on the ground.
Footsteps in the distance, such a familiar sound.
I saw you waiting by the corner in the rain, with your small black umbrella and that look again.
Streetcars humming softly as the night rolled by. All the years between us disappeared on sight.
I said your name so gently like I used to do. You turned around and suddenly the world felt new.
Ooh, every empty evening that I walk alone led me down this shining street that brings me home.
We were only children when we said goodbye, under station rafters with the teardrop sky.
Now the same wet weather brings you back to me,
and we're standing
where we're meant to be, under one umbrella in the pouring rain. I can feel our light shining like a second chance, holding you and swaying in a slow romance. If the storm keeps falling, let it fall this way. Long as we are side by side at close of day, drop by drop we're softly finding words to say. We belong under one umbrella.
Under one umbrella. I watched you walking through the mist along the tracks.
Heard your promise echo, said you'd soon come back.
Life went on in circles, seasons turned and changed, but the thought of you kept burning through the rain.
Now your coat is damp and there's a curl behind your ear, just the way I saw you all those golden years.
All the restless nights I spent in city glow fade into the puddles where our footsteps go.
Through the cafe window in the foggy glass,
we can see our younger faces slowly pass,
dreaming of a doorway of a simple key, of the light that awaits for you and me. Under one umbrella in the pouring rain, I can feel our yesterday return again. Every street light shining like a second chance, holding you and swaying in a slow romance. If the storm keeps falling, let it fall this way. Long as we are side by side at close of day, drop by drop we're softly finding words to say. We belong under one umbrella.
your porch light glowing at the end of our small lane.
Every tiny raindrop on your wooden step
Feels like every promise that we left back there.
you reach and hang the umbrella by the door.
I feel my heart remembering what it longed for.
In this little hallway where the shadows fall,
We're a quiet kind of love after all. Maybe we were always meant to take the long way.
maybe every lonely night was just a roadway.
Ooh, leading us together on this rainy night.
Back to where the future meets the porch light.
Bright. If the skies grow heavy and the winds grow cold,
We will have each other like the days of old.
two hands intertwined, whatever weather comes.
Sheltered in the beating of our drums. Under one umbrella in the silver rain, we can let the past come washing clean again. Every wet snow shining like a tender vow. I am here, I'm holding on to you right now. If the storm keeps singing, let it sing our song. We've been waiting softly for this all along. Heart to heart together, this is how we know we belong under one umbrella.
Under one umbrella. Ooh. Close the door so gently, let the night fall through.
Leave the world outside.
All I need is you.
When the morning finds us and the sky is blue,
We'll remember standing in the rain. Under one umbrella. Me and you. Yeah. Me and you.
the rain falls soft and yellow
under our old umbrella.
I saw you waiting at the crossing line, rain on your lashes in the silver night. Same little coat that you used to wear, same gentle way you tuck back your hair.
I almost turned and walked away, afraid of all the words we didn't say. Then you caught my eye through the curtain of rain, and suddenly I wasn't old again.
I said it's been a long, long while.
You answered with that quiet smile. Under our old umbrella, side by side like yesterday, all the years just melt away. Under our old umbrella, every raindrop whispers low all the love we used to know. If there's still a place for us to grow together,
We can start again
under our old umbrella.
I kept your letters in a wooden drawer, folded like secrets from a time before. Faded ink and little crooked lines, promises written between the signs.
I used to hear you on the late night air, love songs spinning on the wave somewhere. Did you ever think of walking back to me when the city lights were soft and free?
I said I wondered where you'd gone.
I whispered I was never really done. Under our old umbrella,
Side by side like yesterday,
all the years just melt away. Under our old umbrella, every raindrop whispers low all the love we used to know. If there's still a place for us to grow together,
we can start again
under our old umbrella.
We found a window in a corner cafe, glass full of raindrops swirled washed gray, steam on the panes and your hand in mine, saxophone playing some forgotten line.
We talk softly till the closing sign, laughing at moments we left behind. And in your eyes, through the candle glow, I saw the girl I used to know.
I drove alone for so many nights, dashboard glow and the distant lights.
I held our pictures in the quiet room, hoping the silence wouldn't be my doom.
Now the radio hums a gentle tune, and the rain draws halos around the moon.
Maybe goodbye was just a little while, leading us back to this same old smile. Under our old umbrella, let the city fade away. We'll We're just walking softly, sway under our old umbrella. Every heartbeat, every sigh feels like we would never try. If there's still a road that we can walk together, lead me there again under our old umbrella. The rain falls soft and yellow.
Hold me close, my dear, forever.
Under our old umbrella. Under the library light.
I first saw you in September at a table by the wall, stack of books and restless fingers, watching leaves begin to fall.
I was shelving in the corner, trying not to catch your eye,
but you asked me for a story with a quiet, hopeful sigh.
we would whisper over pages while the afternoon grew small.
Till the sun slipped through the windows, drawing gold along the wall.
And we sat under the library light.
Where the world turned soft and the words felt right.
Every chapter that we opened made our shy hearts turn so bright. I first fell in love with you
Under the library light.
Then the winter brought its warnings. I was headed out of town.
Said I'd chase a dream of something on the far side of the sound.
We walked slowly through the parkway,
Past the benches lined with snow. You said when you miss this quiet, there's a place you'll always know.
I'll be sitting by that table in the corner where we'd read. If you ever feel like coming back, you know right where I'll be.
So I dreamed
Under the library light,
of your hands on pages in the fading light.
while the winters kept on changing,
And the trains rolled through the night. I kept a little part of me under the library light.
now the years have turned to silver.
And the branches all are bare,
I walk in with beating footsteps,
not expecting you be there.
but your coat hangs by the doorway.
And your smile is just the same.
In the hush between the book stacks,
I still softly say your name. Now we're here
under the library light.
while the snow falls down outside in quiet white.
Every lifetime that we wandered leads us back to this tonight. I will read my days beside you
Under the library light.
Take my hand under the library light. If our story starts again, let it start right here tonight. I'll grow old and stay in love under the library light. Under the library light.
under the library light.
Oh, it's like a lost 60s vinyl. Head said along the last bus home. Your suitcase by your kneecap, take it in your hand. Nervous little smile I didn't understand. You said I'll write you letters, it won't be too long. But the way your eyes were shining said something was wrong. I tried to joke about the change in the weather. You just held my finger, said, remember the last bus home, rolling down the line, tail lights fading like a lost goodbye. I stood on the corner till the stars went cold, wishing I hadn't begged you, darling, please don't go. Your name along the faded paper, postmarks from a town that feels like later. The last bus home, rolling down the line, tail lights fading like a lost goodbye. I stood on the corner till the stars went cold, wishing I had begged you, darling, please don't come. Some nights I walk the same old cracked gray street, hear the sigh of engines, feel the evening heat. I hold a worn-out ticket that I never used. Every little wrinkle tells the story of you. Maybe you found someone to keep you warm, a softer coat against the coming storms. But if you ever wonder where my heart is gone, it's waiting by the street lamp, humming our old song. The last bus home, rolling down the line, all these years behind us, still you haunt my nights. If you ever step off feeling tired and alone, you'll find me at the corner where the shadows roam. Where the last bus home can bring you back to me, I'll be there with open arms where you used to be. Till then this empty sidewalk is my home, talking to the last bus home. Under the corner street lamp glow, I'm still in love with you. And the last bus home.
When the world grows quiet at night, we're dancing in the kitchen light. The clock is almost midnight on the faded wall. dishes are all dry and kids asleep down the hall. You pour a little coffee in my favorite cup, turn the radio down low and then you pull me up. You smile and say, come closer, there's still room to dream. Bare feet on the linoleum, just you and me. We're dancing in the kitchen light, shadows on the ceiling, everything's alright. Your hand in mine, the world out of sight, slowly turning circles through the gentle night. Darling, when the day's been long and life feels tight, I find my heart again, dancing in the kitchen light. Letters on the table with your crooked name, old black and white photos in a picture frame. There we are in summer, laughing in the sun. Now the years have drawn their lines, but we're still one. You touch my cheek and whisper, we've come such a way. But in this little kitchen we're as young as that day. We're dancing in the kitchen light, shadows on the ceiling, everything's alright. Your hand in mine, the world out of sight, slowly turning circles through the gentle night. Darling, when the day's been long and life feels tight, I find my heart again, dancing in the kitchen light. They can build 1,000 bright and shining halls, but I just need your arms and these four old walls. If the sky should fall or the stars burn out, we'll still sway together while the night hums soft around. We're dancing in the kitchen light, shadows on the ceiling, everything's alright. Leave the worry sleeping by the door tonight. Hold me just a little closer, hold me tight. Darling, when my faith is small, your love feels right. I find my home again, dancing in the kitchen light. When the world grows quiet at night, I'm gonna love you, dancing in the kitchen light.
I still hear the midnight whistle from the night you went away. Steam was curling round your suitcase, I had no sweet words to say. You were waving from the window while my courage slipped and fell. All the things I should have told you got caught inside the farewell. So I wrote you every evening by the yellow kitchen light. Every hope and every heartbeat folded into black and white. Letters by the station where our story first untied. Ink and hesitation, every sorry left inside. If the years have left you lonely, if you're still the one I miss, meet me by the station. I will bring you one more kiss. Now the city streets are shining under sheets of silver rain. I can see your dark umbrella through the misted window pane. There you stand beside the platform, like a picture from the past. But the way your eyes find my eyes feels like coming home at last. All the trains keep rolling through us, but they drift to somewhere new. I'm not sending words on paper, I'm standing here in front of you. Letters by the station where our story first untied. Ink and hesitation, every sorry left inside. If the years have left you lonely, if you're still the one I miss, meet me by the station. I will bring you one more kiss. You pull out a worn-out ribbon from a box you held so close. Every envelope I sent you smelling faint of dreams and rose. You say every faded letter kept me warm on colder days. But I prayed we'd stand together, not just love in empty phrases. Let the timetable keep changing, let the loudspeakers complain. We have waited half a lifetime, we won't lose this train again. If tomorrow brings us heartache, we'll still take it hand in hand. All we ever really needed was the courage now to stand. Letters by the station, not just words from far away. We are flesh and heartbeat standing in the rain today. If the world keeps rearranging, I will still remember this. You beneath my umbrella, and our very first new kiss. Letters by the station, I don't need them like before. Now your hand is in my pocket and your suitcase by the door. If there's one last train to somewhere that we never want to miss, we'll step on it together with our letters and a kiss. By the station, one more kiss.
Sugar on the midnight air, music drifting from the fair, every color shining bright under the Ferris wheel lights. You were waiting by the tickets, hands tucked in your Sunday coat. I was laughing with my girlfriends, trying not to let it show. When you offered me the blue ride, just a circle in the sky. But the world looked somehow different when I saw it from your side. While the horses spun in circles and the games all rang and chimed, every turn around that midway felt like we were crossing time. Then the Ferris wheel slowed down, all the noise soft and small. I could hear my own heart beating like a drum beneath it all. Under the Ferris wheel lights, you took my hand so slow. All at once the summer breeze began to glow. In the hum of distant music, in the cotton candy night, I found my forever in your gentle eyes so bright. Under the Ferris wheel lights, everything felt new. Every little shining bulb was blessing me and you. If the years roll on and carry us far out of sight, I'll still love you like I did under the Ferris wheel lights. Later on the fair grew quiet and the rides began to fade. You said there's a little dance hall down the road by Maple Lane. On the corner there a jukebox cast a golden little glow. We put in our last 2 quarters, let the sweetest slow song flow. With your arm around my shoulders in that small town shaded room, we were swaying like the branches to a soft September tune. All the tables disappeared, then just your heartbeat next to mine. And the ligaphone was ringing like a bell to mark the time. Under the Ferris wheel lights, you took my hand so slow. All at once the summer breeze began to glow. In the hum of distant music, in the cotton candy night, I found my forever in your gentle eyes so bright. Under the Ferris wheel lights, everything felt new. Every little shining bulb was blessing me and you. If the years roll on and carry us far out of sight, I'll still love you like I did under the Ferris wheel lights. Driving home along the back road, windows down, the night so mild. Car radio softly playing like a secret for a child. On the dash the tiny numbers shone a quiet silver glow. You reached out and held my fingers like you never let them go. Every farmhouse light was fading, every star began to show. But the world inside that front seat was the only world I'd know. Now the fair packs up its colors, summer folds its painted tent. Candy wrappers on the sidewalk tell the story where it went. Still I keep that night inside me like a song I hum alone. Every time the seasons wander, you're the place that feels like home. If the Ferris wheel grows rusty, if they close the fair one day, love will find another corner where the music softly plays. Under the Ferris wheel lights, where our story first began, I became your only girl, you became my only man. In the glow of turning colors, in the laughter taking flight, 2 young hearts were promised to each other in the night. Under the Ferris wheel lights, through the days and years to come, we will dance through every shadow to the same soft drum. When I close my eyes and hold you, everything's alright. I'm still standing next to you under the Ferris wheel lights. Sugar on the midnight air, old songs playing soft and slight. Every road that life may give us leads me back to you each night. When the world feels dim and and distant, I just hold your hand so tight, and I see us young and shining under the Ferris wheel lights. Ferris wheel turning in the summer air, cotton candy shadows, music everywhere. Waves kept time with the carousel tune, two young hearts underneath the moon.
I remember laughing by the painted ride, ticket stubs crumpled in your hand in mine. You won a small prize at the knocking game, pinned a ribbon on me, whispered my name.
We walked the boardwalk till the lights went low, salt on your lips and the warm wind's glow.
You said if you ever lose your way to me,
look for my porch light by the sea. Years rolled out like the waves on the sand, pulled us farther than we ever planned.
Still every summer when the fair rolls in,
I hear your laughter on the wind again.
porch light by the sea, shining soft and low, calling through the night where the seabirds go.
If you're out there drifting, come back home to me. Follow that glow, my porch light by the sea.
Porch light by the sea, through the wind and spray,
holding out a hope that you'll find your way.
if our love still lingers where it used to be,
You'll see it burning, porch light by the sea. I moved inland where the streets stand still, trading ocean songs for a factory hill. But on my wall there's a faded view of the Ferris wheel and a younger you.
I stay behind with the painted boats, hanging summer towels on the old back porch.
Every evening when the sun slips down, I light that lamp at the edge of town.
Some nights driving back to see the shore,
I almost knock on your front door.
I hear each car on the gravel lane, wonder if it's you
Come home again.
Porch light by the sea, shining soft and low, calling through the night where the seabirds go.
If you're out there drifting, come back home to me. Follow that glow, my porch light by the sea.
Porch light by the sea,
Through the wind and spray, holding out a hope that you'll find your way.
if our love still lingers where
It used to be, you'll see it burning, porch light by the sea. Tonight the carnival is back in town. I hear the music as the sun goes down.
I wipe my hands on my apron hem,
Then light that lamp like I did back then. I park my car by the sandy road, hear the distant call of the midway show. I walk the promenade slow and bare, smelling sugar, hearing laughter in the air. Each step closer to the turning tide, every heartbeat pulling us to collide. Then through the dusk, soft as it can be, we see that little light beside the sea. Maybe we can't bring back our 17,
but we can walk where our feet have been.
maybe the years put lines on our face,
But our hearts still know this place.
if the winds grow wild and the sky turns gray, we'll hold that light till it guides our way. In every storm and memory, we'll keep it shining by the sea.
Porch light by the sea, let it glow for two, for the girl I was and the boy I knew.
If tomorrow finds us where we long to be, we'll stand together by that light at the sea.
Porch light by the sea, when our hair turns white,
We'll sit on the steps in its gentle light.
if my hand grows shaky,
Still you'll sit by me and watch it burning, porch light by the sea. Terrace wheel fading in the distant dark, waves still whisper where we left our mark. Too tired